We're tracking the latest on a child killer controversy, and now looks like Michael Woodmansee will not vote in the election 2 weeks from today. He asked for an absentee ballot last week, which led to widespread outrage and the resignation of 2 Cranston officials. Today, Woodmansee withdrew his request. Tonight, we're asking one of those officials who resigned what he thinks. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live in the newsroom now with what she's learned.
Mike, tonight I spoke with the former chairman of the Cranston Board of Canvassers. He tells me he's happy Michael Woodmansee won't be voting in November. The man convicted of killing 5-year-old Jason Foreman back in 1975 has withdrawn his request for an absentee ballot to vote in the upcoming election. Eyewitness News went to Cranston City Hall to get a look at the official letter Michael Woodmansee sent to the Board of Canvassers. It's just 2 sentences long, scrawled in blue ink, and it reads, "I, Michael Woodmansee, on the 22nd day of October, spoke to my social worker to call the Board of Canvassers to withdraw my application to vote. This is my decision." In the middle of the page, Woodmansee signed the letter.
I feel I've accomplished what I set out to do. He is not going to be allowed to vote.
Joseph DiLorenzo is the former chair of the Board of Canvassers. He was asked to resign from the board or face prosecution after refusing to sign off on Woodmansee's original application for an absentee ballot.
The response from people has been absolutely overwhelming in favor of what we did and the position we took in not allowing him to vote.
But legally, the convicted killer has the right to vote. In 2006, state laws were changed to allow convicted felons to vote after completing their sentences. In Woodmansee's case, he was released early from prison, and last May he committed himself to the Eleanor Slater Hospital. Robert Muxian is the other member of the Board of Canvassers who resigned over this issue. Reporting live in the newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.